Rampage is ready to go. Coach Joe let them know what they need to do, what they weren't doing well, and what they need to work on for the second period here. They start the second period leading 3-1. They've got 51 seconds left on their second power play. First power play led to a power play goal. That broke the 1-1 tie. Carter to take the face off. Anderson on the left, Parent on the right. One over to Parent. Parent has 2 to beat. Goes around one. Takes a shot. The player blocked it with a stick, but then the stick left the player's hand as it went up into the net. You don't see that very often, but it's kind of funny. Wondered why it popped up so high, but then the other player's stick went flying, and it all made sense. Rampage won that one, just kind of lackadaisically sent it out. Here's Carter in between the circles. Held on to, no rebound there. The Montana goalie has given up quite a few rebounds, but the last couple shots that he stopped have been squeezed. Looks like they only have one goalie, no backup on the bench. They had 6 players out there. They're only supposed to have 4 for the next 38 seconds. Little miscommunication on their bench. One by Rampage, back to Lemming. Shot, stick down by the Montana goalie, back to Lemming. Shot again, stick to side. It's like deja vu. Maybe they'll try it for the third time. Sends it across to Lester. His shot blocked, up high. Touched with a high stick, but now touched by Montana, so that's waved off. Back to Lemming, and he'll have to chase as it came out of the zone. He holds it up here at center, skates it back in. It's 2-on-2. Lemming skates it in, shot over the net. Carter gets his rebound. Parent was in the middle. Rampage, Montana back to full strength. Parent has it now just outside the Montana zone, loses it. Fisher and Parent back checking. Bounced it behind Parent, and it comes to him. He's interfered with. Drop to Cicero. He's in, gets it over to Parent. Cinco was coming, but Montana will just flip it down. It's an icing. Seems like a little frustration on the Rampage end. A couple of players open, calling for it. No passes happening. Don't see any of the coaches talking about it. Doesn't look like the players are really talking about it. 3-1 Rampage lead, 13:35 left in the second. Rampage wins the faceoff. Shot real quick and a deflected attempt. Loose puck. I don't know how that stayed out. 2 Rampage players, maybe 3, got their sticks on it. Somehow on both sides of the net, it stayed out. Still 3-1. Fisher now back behind Noonan. She's pressured. Gets it up to Bresnahan, who gets it to Cinco. Cinco down the right side. Gets it to Cicero. Got a stick on it, but it ended up back behind. May have been another stick involved. Lemming down below. Cinco out at the point. Lemming comes back out to the point. Through the right circle. Lemming and Lester back. Cinco on the back check. Montana sends it deep. Lemming will chase there. Reverses. He's pressured. Montana comes up with it. Out in front. A couple of Rampage players there. And Lester starts out with it. He skates through center ice. Takes a look. Flips it deep. Bailey comes on for Cicero. Saber comes on as well for Bresnahan. Fisher's back. Lester with some pressure. Keeping the Montana player wide. Fisher goes back. Lester steps up. Hits the player who brought the puck down. Top of the left circle shot. Deflected attempt. Ended up in the corner. Fisher pressured by 2. She still has it. Gets it to the point but not out. Lester steps up. Fisher tries again. Right out in front. Montana with a shot and a goal. Rampage was trying. Couldn't clear it. Plenty of players over there trying. Montana got it out in front. and was able to slip it past Noonan. 3-2 Rampage lead with 11:50 left in the second. Carter wins it over towards Parent. Fisher back there bounces it back up to Parent. Past him, Montana in the neutral zone. Fisher back up to Parent. Parent and the Montana player come together, so Anderson helped out. Parent has it top of the right circle. Shot, top post, just stayed out. I mean, it could have gone either way, and it stayed out. Rang the post. Rampage gets back on side. Fisher and Anderson and Parent digs it out. He'll start ahead. Bumped off the puck. Beatty's back. Flips it ahead. And now Fisher on the other side. Back up towards Parent. He'll chase. Everyone's changing behind him. He'll chase back behind the Montana net. He's sending out front. Nobody there. Cinco was able to get to it before it went out right in front to Cicero. Cinco trying, has it, shot. Somehow the Montana goalie stopped that. It sure looked like it was going in the back of the net. Cinco with 2 so far, first and the third. Parent scored a power play goal in between. Montana scored the first goal of the game. And Rampage has been leading since they took the lead with 2-1. 3-2 now, 10:37 left in the second period. Near corner battle. Lemming has the Montana player tied up from his knees. He tried to get it along the boards. Montana has it. They've got a player out in front. Bolte was there. A couple of players run into each other. Rampage back the other way. Cicero down the middle. Rampage changing. Montana coming back the other way. Fisher and Beatty are back. Paul got a stick in there. Beatty tries to clear it. Somebody got it out. And Bailey is chasing into the Montana zone. Rampage had too many men on the ice. Got away with a penalty right there because the puck came right by. And the referee was there. So lucky break for Rampage. Beatty takes a look. Sends it out down the middle, out of the zone. Montana has to get back on sides. Bailey trying to go with it. Back towards Noonan. Beatty around the boards. Shot blocked. Right out in front, loose puck. And here comes Saber back the other way. Taken from him. That would have been icing, but I think Fisher touched it. She'll send it around to Beatty. Beatty out to the point. And here comes Paul. Dishes over to Bailey. Bailey back to Paul, to Bailey. Tried to get it back to Paul. Nobody wanted to shoot it. Back and forth, back and forth. And then it was back behind the net. Nobody could shoot it. And Montana ices it. So another break for Rampage. Nice puck movement by Paul and Bailey, but somebody needs to shoot it before it ends up back behind the net. .38 left in the second. 3-2 Rampage lead. Carter to take the face off. Hits the linesman. To Parent, who just rips a one-timer over the goalie's left shoulder. What a shot. Face-off win over to him. Nobody in the way. He just ripped it top right corner. 4-2 Rampage. 2 from Parent, 2 from Cinco. Cinco has the go-ahead goal right now. He scored the first goal for Rampage, so it's back and forth. Cinco Parent, Cinco Parent. 4-2 Rampage. I'm not sure who passed that to Parent, but really, whoever won the face-off and passed it over, they should both get assists. So there should be at least one, whoever passed it, but whoever won the face-off too. Here comes Anderson now, down the left side. Backhand shot. That hit the goalie and then into the glove. No rebound. Parent was there if there was. 8:14 to go in the second. Cinco to center. Cicero on the left. Bresnahan on the right. One back out to the point to Beatty, who shoots it. Went through the defenseman's legs and then wide right of the goalie. Bresnahan far side. Cicero helping out. Almost held in, but Fisher has it as to get everybody back on sides. They do. Cicero, pressure inside, takes it away in the neutral zone. All the way back over to Cinco. Sends it up towards Cicero. Back into the Montana zone, onside. Back out into the neutral zone. No icing. Beatty has it back behind. Sends it up towards Cicero. He'll get it to Cinco. Cinco flips it to Bresnahan. They had a chance for a 2-on-1. Now it's 2-on-2. Bresnahan with a shot and finds the goalie's mask and then into the net. Bounced it off the goalie's mask. You could hear the plastic wrap. And then it was in the back of the net. Bresnahan with a ripper. 5-2. Rampage leading. Just past the halfway point. 7:22 to go in the second. Rampage is woken up. Took him a little while. Paul to center now. Bailey on the left. Saber on the right. Bolte and Lemming, the defensive pair. Paul has it after a battle at center ice. Montana takes it away and gains the Rampage zone. Bolte up to Saber. Saber bounces it along the boards. Bailey steps up. Paul had it for a second. Bailey bounces it off a Montana player and then gains the zone. Flips it to himself down in the corner. Battle back behind. Paul will dig it out. And it comes to a Montana player who clears it past Lemming. Would have been icing, but it hit the guy right here that got in the way. So play continues. It was a hard clearing attempt. Paul shot, hit the Montana player. Out to Beatty, back to Paul. Down to Bailey. Bailey back to Beatty at the point. Beatty back down to Bailey. Bailey out in front was intercepted by Montana. Paul with a back check. Pass across, comes to Beatty. He's being pressured. He'll circle and send it up to Saber, who gets it to Parent, and then Carter. Back to Parent. Parent skating in. Over to Carter, wide open. Oh, hit the goalie, and the rebound came out, and nobody else was there. Good work by Parent and Carter. Just couldn't finish it. Here comes Montana on a break, and Lemming with a good back check. Parent with pressure gets it to Anderson. Parent Anderson to Parent. Parent being pressured. Back behind. Players crashing in the boards. Parent has it. Left circle out in front. Just missed Lemming, who was pinching down. No, that was Carter down front. Now Lemming just outside the zone gets it back to Parent. He'll re-attack. Entering the zone has Carter on the left. Skates through. Forced back behind. Out to Carter in front. Nice pass. Some good pressure on Carter. Couldn't get a shot off. Now Lemming skating down. Left side shot. Out in front. Parent was waiting. And then two Montana players stepped up and took it away. They're coming back the other way. Cinco back towards Parent. And here comes Lemming down the right side. Lemming shot over the net. Bresnahan fresh off the bench. He'll continue the pressure. Left side. Sends it across to Cicero. Bresnahan to Cicero. Cicero just had a little tap in as the goalie was stuck on the left side of the net. Everybody getting involved this game. 6-2 now. 4:56 left in the second. It's a little bit worried about how the game started, but it's been all Rampage for the last 5-6 minutes. Cinco wins it back to Fisher. Fisher sends it ahead to Bresnahan. Offsides. Somebody got in before the puck. They'll do the face-off on the far side. 4:49 to play, 6-2 Rampage lead. Cinco wins the face-off back to Fisher. She sends it over to Cicero. Out to center ice. Beatty will flip it deep. Chased by Cinco on the right, Cicero in front. Out to the point and past Fisher. Beatty's back, Bresnahan picks it up and sends it back in. Here comes Rampage across to Cinco. Cinco, oh my goodness, hat trick for Cinco. He shot it. There was some sort of deflection. I think the goalie's glove deflected it down and it ended up going 5-hole, which I think he was trying for the middle of the net, but the deflection ended up going 5-hole. Cinco with a hat trick. Congratulations on the bench. He seems pretty happy. Face-off won by Rampage. Fisher sends it ahead. It's now a 7-2 Rampage lead. 4:15 to go in the second. Montana trying to gain the zone. Rampage goes back the other way. Paul sends it in momentarily. Saber trying to keep it in. In and out. Center ice. Fisher sends it back to Beatty. Bailey's looking for it. And Beatty just sends it deep. Saber chases far side. Comes back near side. Held in by Lemming. Shot kicked at by the Montana defense. Into the corner. Battle along the boards. Somebody lost a glove. Picked up. That's Bailey. Lemming comes down to help. Skates it through a couple of defenders. Back behind the net. Lemming, his shot blocked in front. He gets back out to the blue line. To Bailey in front. Lemming comes down again, gets bumped off the puck. Goes down on his knees, looking. Everybody's changing. Back behind the net. Sabres out in front. Lemming with a move. He's pressured down deep. Some good slashing happening. Parent off the bench. Parent with a hat trick. So Cinco started the scoring. It was Cinco Parent, Cinco Parent. Then we had a couple other scores in there. Cinco gets his hat trick and Parent follows it up. 8-2 Rampage. 3 from Parent, 3 from Cinco. Bresnahan from Cicero. Or maybe it was the other way. And there was one other goal scorer. I'm having a hard time remembering. Parent to Carter. It's turning into a who else wants a goal game. Carter with a goal from Parent. 2:49 to go in the second. 9-2 Rampage. Holy cannoli. I can agree with that comment. Carter wins the faceoff, skates it in. Down the left side. Parent goes past him out to the point. Fisher. She sends it back. Parent grabs it, holds it in to Anderson, and Montana flips it out. Fisher stepped up, and Beatty will pick it up. Just inside the Rampage zone. Anderson up to Carter. Here comes Carter, past one, still working it. He was on a couple, and one of them took it away. Cicero out now, off the bench. Parent, pressure. Parent got his leg back. Oh, man, come on, you got to reward that stuff. Oh, it's a penalty. Parent gets a penalty. I'm not even sure. It was pretty funny because Parent put his leg back to stay on sides, and then they called him for some sort of penalty. The way that the motion they made was cross-check. I think he's laughing over there because I didn't see any cross-check. There has been some cross-checking happen in the game, but maybe he saw something. I was just amazed that he was able to stick his foot back and stay on sides. And when the whistle happened, I thought they were calling him offsides. And they sent Parent to the bench, so the box. He doesn't find himself there very often, but I guess they decided he needed a break. I guess they'll probably send Cinco next. Cinco's out there now, shorthanded. Brings it down. Top of the right circle. Cicero comes in, gets it to Cinco. Here's Cinco. Shot. Gloved. Held on to. 1:37 left in the period. 1:02 in the parent penalty for cross-checking. I'll have to go back and look at that later. Paul to take the face off. Sends it over towards Bresnahan, gets it back. Beatty at the top. Shot. Intercepted along the way. Paul gets it back. Bresnahan going to the front of the net. Paul lifts the stick. Keeps the puck wrap around. This pad was in the way. It looked like he was going to get in there. Somehow that pad flashed. Nice move by Paul. Beatty holds it in at the line. Rampage shorthanded, and they're doing all the work. Paul keeping up the pressure. Beatty gets a stick in there. Montana almost gained the zone, and they'll flip it deep now. 25 seconds left on their power play. Up to Bresnahan. Across to Paul. Paul skates in with it. He's interfered with. Bresnahan, Paul. It takes it away. Gives it to Bresnahan. 4 seconds and Parent's coming out. Here comes Lemming. Here comes Parent out of the box. Lemming goes down. Still gets a shot off from his knees. And oh my goodness, what is that? Oh my goodness. Lemming was down. The penalty was coming against Montana. Lemming was down and the Montana player was punching him in the head. That kid needs to get thrown out right now. That is uncalled for. Poor Lemming. First he gets tripped, then he takes a shot from his knees, and then he gets punched in the head. And they're just going to send him to the box. Why is Lemming going to the box? He just got punched in the head. That kid needs to go off the ice. How did Lemming get a penalty? I don't understand. Good thing is this is getting uploaded to YouTube later and everybody can watch it, because this is the kind of stuff that doesn't belong in youth hockey. Unbelievable. 28 seconds left in the second. It's 9-2. I've never seen a kid punching another kid that didn't get thrown out like that when they're down on the ice. And it looks like all they're going to do, because they already had their hand up to call a penalty on Lemming getting tripped. There's only one kid in the box for their team, and I'm sure it's the same one that hauled him down and then punched him. They put Lemming in the box as well. It does look like it's going to be a 5-on-4. So maybe he got a double minor or a 10-2. I don't know. We're waiting to see. It doesn't make sense from what I saw up here. Yep, throw him out of the game, OMG. Those are very polite ways to say it. Nobody's come over to explain anything to the teams yet. Now they're putting a second kid in, so at least he's getting, it looks like, probably a 10-2. But that should be a game misconduct. Like, leave the ice, go get changed. Here he comes. I'll see if I can hear it, but probably not. Can't hear with the music going on. Coach Joe seems pretty calm. Does look like he's asking some questions. Seems like he's okay with the explanation. See what happens at this end. Unbelievable. That's the only thing I can just keep saying. It's just unbelievable. The other officials over there explaining some things. You can't explain a kid punching somebody that's laying down on the ice. A defenseless kid laying on the ice. You can't explain that. All you do is you tell them to leave, and there's no explaining to be done. Amhouse is listening. I'll ask him later what the official explanation was. Well, this is the longest last 28.6 seconds of any period I've seen so far. And it still doesn't make sense to me. The mom that's in the penalty box, she seems like she doesn't understand. Looks like maybe they are going to throw him off the ice. That makes sense to me. Yep, he's going to the locker room. He's done for the night, as it should be. No place for that. I don't know why that took so long. 5-on-4. There's 1:30 up on the board. But Lemming is in the box too. And I'm not sure why Lemming got... I mean, is it because he defended himself after he got punched 4 times? Rampage on the power play. Parent shot deflected. Back behind out in front was Bailey. Saber to Parent. Parent shot. Covered. Saber's out in front. Whistle. Parent Saber fist bumping. 17.6 left in the period. 1:20 left on the power play. I agree, Christine. Goodbye and good night. I think if you get a game misconduct, you also have to sit out the next game. Parent with a shot. Held on to. Bailey was looking for the rebound. .1 left in the period. 1:14 left on the power play. Bailey to take the face-off. Parent on the right, Saber on the left. Montana gets it. Comes to Bailey. Saber comes in. Montana has it. They just want to get out of this period. Sit out past Beatty, and that'll do it for the second period. We'll be back to start the third. Hopefully it calms down. See you in a couple.